parts of it that are freaking difficult, but they're not that common.
Yeah.
Like,
but when they are difficult, by God, they're difficult.
yeah, this game is either, like I said, square peg in the square hole, match the color, match the face on the thing, match the instrument. Like, if there's a button, you press it. If there's a thing, you pick it up. That's all you do. And then there's parts like the Beetle Race, which are just freaking impossible. There's no middle ground. God damn it. Turn around.
Perspective. Cannot hit the banana.
My God, get it.
Yay.
Okay. At least I didn't have to do a stupid minigame.
God, you've only got 3 in this level. Wow.
I've mostly just been picking up a bunch of random crap. I haven't really done golden banana stuff.
Yeah, like Mithril says, do stuff, get thing, win game. They are called Kesplat, not Kersplat. Kesplat. Kesplat!
Yeah, I see you back there.
So if you guys like this game, what about this game do you like? I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts.
Yeah, like I said, obviously there's something about this game that's enjoyable because I keep finding myself playing it.
Yeah, I don't think you can go through the bars.
You can, that's the only way you can get this one. Oh, come on.
It was totally in the shot. Totally in the shot.
I might just not even bother with this one, honestly.
It does refill your stuff, though.
Back up a bit.
You just have to find a spot where it lands.
Yeah, these freaking fairies are annoying.
You can do it. I don't think you got that one.
There was that one that I sniped earlier.
Yeah.
That one was amazing.
Doesn't it rest? Yeah, there we
The bubbling noise, go away.
go.
Okay, only one more of these, except for the other 2 that don't count.
I haven't played it, I've always heard people talking about it, so I gotta see what's up. If you described this game, I would say definitely collectathon, but it's like...
It's the ultimate collectathon,
yeah, it's like
because
the game
that's
that
all
killed,
that you do.
The game that killed collectathons, collectathon.
Except, actually, I'd say that Spyro the Dragon, at least the very first one, is more of a collectathon than this, because you literally don't do anything else in that game other than collect stuff and, like, kill the enemies that are in the levels. This one at least has, like, objectives.
A story.
Well, not really a story, but, I mean, it has, like, stuff that you do.
It does have, like, a main evil villain, dude.
Yeah, but, I mean, so did Spyro.
True.
But, like, this one has stuff that you do, it's just that it usually isn't very fun. Like, it's just some kind of really crappy Mario Party-esque minigame that you complete. Or just, I don't know, the boss fights are okay. And like I said, obviously the game isn't all bad.
Yeah.
It just isn't that great either.
I guess it could be said that it is...
It brings out the inner vacuum cleaner in people.
It's relaxing in that sense, but also terrifying in other senses.
You don't have to really think.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, sometimes you kind of do, but...
Zale says the level designs, the epic music, and the collectathon makes it work for him.
Wait, is it just hanging out over there? Okay.
Just a hanging out balloon. Just hanging out. Hanging
Get
out.
the bananas. Damn it.
Hanging out in the sunken ship. Having ourselves a party with bananas. Hanging out. Like, Banjo-Kazooie was a collectathon.
But it wasn't quite the same, because Banjo-Kazooie has a lot of stuff where, like, you talk to a character, they give you a specific objective to do, you go do that, you get your reward.
Right. I guess
like,
in a small sense, though, DK64, like, what makes Banjo different from DK? When you think about it.
it's a lot more humorous.
Right.
The collecting isn't quite as extreme because in this game you have
There's like 8,000.
you have
There's like
25 golden
5,000
bananas.
things, yeah.
You have 25 golden bananas and 500 regular bananas, plus 2 fairies, a battle pad, and probably something else that I'm forgetting in each level. And the levels are just like really, really huge. And not really laid out all that well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you like that freaking blue balloon in the crushing machine. Like, it's a Donkey Kong area. You go in there, like, you have one thing that you're supposed to do, and that is use the invincibility barrel to get past it. But they also just felt like putting a different character's balloon in there just to make you waste your time. Like,
Apparently, his coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. Was named the 4th worst game line ever.
oh. I'm curious to see what the other ones are.
Yeah. DK has more backtracking compared to Banjo.
Not really. Well, not Banjo-Tooie, at least. Banjo-Tooie
Well,
had a ton of it.
Banjo-Tooie, yeah. Like, Banjo-Tooie's a lot bigger, though.
Banjo-Tooie was, like, the absolute worst at backtracking. Banjo-Kazooie, there was only one time when you had to.
There's multiplayer in this game?
Yeah.
Holy crap, I never knew that.
Yeah, there is.
What do you do?
Wander around in the place and, like, shoot each other.
Oh boy.
I think there's other stuff you can do also, but that's the one I know of. Let me guess, the other one has 1 coin. No, it's just kind of blocking
It does have the Banjo-Kazooie fun battle shit. So, I guess it's
Except, like, people always say that it was originally supposed to be the same level and it got scrapped and they put it in this one. And I'm going to be getting to that level after this one. I cannot possibly imagine that level functioning as a Banjo-Kazooie level.
Well, I'm sure it was made differently for this game, but I assume they might have had the overall landscape for,
Maybe.
you know. 'Cause,
I don't know. DK64 has this thing going on where, like, there's just a lot of small offshoot areas that are only used for, like, one thing, that, like, a character goes in, and it's, like, one character does some stuff there, and then they leave. Banjo didn't usually have those. Like, I mean, it didn't have the multiple character stuff, obviously, but, like, it didn't really have the small, useless offshoot areas.
Well, I mean, like I said, it could
Clanker's
have had...
Cavern did.
It could have had the idea of the level, like, the level could have
I'm
been
trying
in
to
its
think,
idea
actually.
stage, but then they haven't quite made the landscape for it yet, or something like
I
that.
don't know.
And then they tailored it to around the characters.
I'm trying to think if what I said is actually accurate, because Clanker's Cavern had a lot of offshoot areas. Bubble Gloop Swamp did. Gobi's Valley, not really. Freezy Peak, kind of. So a couple of the levels were like that, but not most of them. Get in the freaking thing. What is that ad?
I don't know, it's kitty litter. I'm trying to get an accurate count of the collectibles here. I cannot find
Well, I mean, you could calculate them manually.
I don't remember how much is of anything though.
I do.
Okay.
Well, there's 201 golden bananas,
Okay.
plus 500 regular bananas times 7 stages.
But
Like, 500 regular bananas per stage out of 7 stages. Damn it, there's a blue one in there.
so we have 201 golden. 500 per stage, right?
Yeah, times 7.
Times 7, okay.
Let's see. 2 banana fairies per level times 7 is 14. And I think there's 20 in the game. I'm trying to remember. Because there's like 4 in the overworld and 2 in the last level, I think. So 20 fairies.
20 fairies. Okay.
I think 10 crowns. There's 7 times 5. 35 40 banana medals, but those are kind of included with just the regular banana counts.
No, because they're separate things. Because Cranky gives you something for them.
Yeah, but
so
you get them by getting the other things.
But you don't have to get the other things, so that's what I mean. Like, you can go through the game without getting a banana medal. I would count them as a separate thing, because there is an F spot on the item screen for them.
Yeah.
What else is on there?
That might be it.
And the coins.
Well, there's coins that have, like, just some gigantic number, like, that isn't consistent between characters.
Yeah, I need to see if there's a count on those.
There's not, believe me. I don't think anybody ever bothered to track those things.
I should totally do.
I think that might be all the stuff. I can't remember anything else.
I'm sure somebody ripped it out of the... Here we go. There's 949.
Jesus.
During the game, you spend 21 coins on personal upgrades. Each con spends that. Donkey spends an extra 2 on the arcade, and total 53 coins are spent on shared upgrades. At the end, the banana coin total is 789.
God.
Got a little bit of extra coins there, huh? Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit retarded.
So, 949 coins.
And then there's the Nintendo coin and the Rareware coin, if you want to count those.
Right, so 49, 50, 51. So 951 coins. Just counting that in there. Wow. Yeah, Donkey has 174, Diddy has 178, Lanky 185, Tiny 193, Chunky 219. Why? Just why?
Well, they probably just stuck them in places and didn't care how many there were.
Did they forget how many they were?
I mean...
Does that count the banana coins?
Huh?
I wonder if that counts as the banana coins. Because banana coins are different, like the rainbow banana coins.
Oh. Well, those are... Like, I'm sure that includes those totals.
It doesn't mention that.
Now, comparing to Banjo-Kazooie, which has 100 jiggies, 900 notes, 45 Jinjos, some amount of Mumbo tokens, it's like 150 or something, I don't remember.
And you use pretty much all of those, right?
No, the Mumbo tokens are the one thing that you, like, don't need a lot of, because you have like 40 left over.
And isn't there, like, dispute on the amount anyway, because of that disappearing
There's one that glitches out, yeah, which, like, nobody but me that I've ever seen has ever documented that properly. But,
I thought I saw it on SDA mentioned somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's that weird snorkel starfish with a whip, I don't get it. Let's just get out of here. Okay, I think I'm done with that area. Thank God. Except for the weird giant mechanical fish that you go inside, but that's another story.
4,722 items in this game.
Not including, like, ammo crates and all that junk.
Approximately. It's including all the coins and stuff. But holy crap, that's a lot of items. Just
now, not every single one of those is a standalone entity, because you've got the balloons and the banana bunches.
Right.
But still.
It's a lot of things that end up in your inventory screen at the end of the game. Just the coins alone, 949 coins.
Of which you use 200.
21 per com. Yeah.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
What? Wow. Did your camera get stuck?
No, not the camera.
What happened?
It's a purple balloon, a red kersplat, and a frickin' chunky like music thing.
That's kind of awesome.
Like, come on.
Never. They love you. 949 coins.
Where's a frickin' tag barrel?
I like how we got all those coins too, or as many as we could find anyway.
Yeah, we should actually boot that file up at some point and check.
You didn't erase that one, did you?
No. Did he? Oh, didn't include the blueprints.
Oh yeah.
There's 40 blueprints. Like, which get turned into bananas, but the blueprints still count as a separate thing.
I don't remember the count that I had. But yeah, that's almost 5,000 things, so...
Okay, if I remember right, this,
It's 3% of the coins you collect.
God. This chunky music pad here, if I remember right, actually opens the, door in the sunken ship in the other area. They could have just put it on the, cactus with the rest of them, but they elected not to do this.
Nope. At least you know where it went then.
Why did you already
They could have put his kersplat over here. But no, they didn't.
Nope, they put that one on the cactus.
Happy feet!
Gotta love the happy feet.
Happy feet.
Yep, there it is. So let's, trek back there.
Oh wait, isn't that movie, Happy Feet?
Yeah.
We aren't referencing that.
And then there's the,
Tappy Toes.
Yeah, Tappy Toes, the, like, knockoff of it.
I, like, almost want to see what that is, but I can't. So I'm not...
Like, Happy Feet in itself shouldn't be seen. Tappy Toes is just a step too far.
I wonder what Happy Feet isn't DreamWorks, right? I don't think it is.
No, I don't think so.
It's probably an independent movie. It's like how the 2DS is a bootleg of the 3DS. Yeah, really. Grandma's all like, I'm gonna get Justin a 2DS. I'm like, I wouldn't do that. It's cheaply made. You can't fold it. He's going to kill it. Or no, Joey, I think.
Yeah,
like,
the 2DS
Joey
really
doesn't
is
take care
useless.
of anything. Joey will kill his 2DS in like 5 seconds. Because it's cheaply
Bonus
made.
game.
God, it's cheaply made and it doesn't fold.
I'm going
He will
to
never put
guess
it back in
that
the
is
case.
the one where you shoot watermelons at the claptrap. Nope, it's this stupid one.
This is the best one.
God damn it.
She'll probably still end up getting the 2DS. But she won't spend the $30 extra to get a better quality
Okay,
product.
after the grape or after the coconut. This one has after the watermelon. This one has after the coconut. This one has after the pineapple. Or after the coconut. And I'm not going to make it in time. Come on. Did it get faster?
Yeah.
Oh
Maybe
god.
that.
Okay, come on, grape. Go. After the pineapple. Okay.
Oh lord. Whew.
They're so stupid.
Yeah, that's why it can't fold, because it's one screen. It's retarded. Like, I don't get why they make the console for younger kids and don't even make it more protected than the older version. And it's not that much cheaper, I don't get
Isn't it like $40?
It's only like $30 or $40 cheaper. And you can find a used 3DS now, so it's not like you're buying a new 3DS for comparison. Yeah, and it's mono, it's not even stereo sound. Like, There's
Like
no
if
way
it
I would
was
give
if
it
it
to my
was if it was
5-year-old.
literally a 3DS that didn't have 3D, but it could still fold, I could almost
Yeah,
see
it
that.
would, but
But the not folding thing is so stupid
yeah,
that
like
it like
it's not kid friendly at all. Like what 5-year-old is going to put it back in its case? Seriously, I barely like put mine away. You know, it's like, of course I don't have a case for mine, but you know, it's like who's gonna do that? It doesn't even come with a case. I don't think.
I thought it did, but I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it does. I think you have to buy the case separately.
Okay, let's raise the water level and
Yeah,
do
like,
stuff a
and then there's like
bunch more times.
Mario 3D, which a lot of sections do kind of require the 3D for perspective.
Unless you're that British guy that did the game with Dat High.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I never use the 3D at all. It's distracting.
Some people just bitch on it. Like, I honestly like the 3D. I don't care what other
Yeah.
people think. And hey, there's that slider that you can turn it off on. You know? It's like. And you can restrict
Like, if
it.
you're one of those people who just can't see the 3D at all, then,
Then
like,
yeah.
sucks to be you. But
Then, yeah, I can understand getting 2DS if you're an adult. But, you know, it's like, I don't get it. If people are complaining that the kids shouldn't play with the 3D, there's this thing called parental controls that you can turn the 3D off on. And then you can wait till they're over 7, and then you can turn it back on. It's like having two systems in one, a 2DS and a 3DS.
yeah, and I just think it's hilarious that there's going to be people who think that it can't play 3DS
Oh
games.
yeah, you know there's gonna be that. Because people are stupid. They don't even read ratings. How are they going to read a box?
Yeah, it's like we were saying earlier with the Conquer thing, how, like, they had to specifically say on the box that, like, this is not for anyone under
Yeah.
18.
And you know people
But,
still
like,
got it for their kid.
I always see people in YouTube comments on, like, Conquer videos that were like, oh, this was my childhood game.
Yeah.
Like, how was it your childhood game?
Yeah.
Did your parents just not give a single shit?
Probably not.
Like-
Because parents didn't, apparently still don't read ratings. Like, my parents actually did read the ratings. And they were the kind of parents that bought everything and played it before I did. Which is why I never got my hands on Banjo-Kazooie. So it's
What did they say was bad about that?
it had a witch and innuendo in it.
Well, what innuendo did they see? Like, I mean, there's parts.
Like everything.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
Well,
I mean, the worst part of it is the scary striptease,
Right.
and that's not until quite a bit into the game.
right. It's just, I don't know, like, their main problem was, like, the witch. It had kind of, like, a weird theme to it. It was just odd in general. Like, I guess that was their
Okay.
reasoning on it. And I just never really pushed the issue because I didn't even see it. Now, I might not have even gotten Ocarina of Time if I hadn't walked in on Dad playing it. So, I worry of that. Because he thought it would be too scary with the stall children. It was kind of scary, though.
Well,
I mean, thank
No,
God he
nothing-
hadn't gotten to the Shadow Temple yet before we did it.
yeah. Nothing wrong with a little bit of scary stuff.
It depends. I mean, it's a case by case basis. If you think your kid can't handle it, that's your right as a parent. You know, like, I don't fault them for that.
What the hell is this?
And I understand their decision. I don't, like, hate them for it. Like, I hate you never letting me play Banjo-Kazooie. Like, you know, it wasn't a problem because I didn't play it. I didn't know what I was missing.
Yeah, I didn't
So
care.
it's like, you know, and I still don't have a problem even after playing it, but I can see their point though. But yeah, it is a case by case basis.
Yeah, that's the thing with Banjo, like, I want our kids to play that, but there are parts of it that are kind of inappropriate, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
like,
have to know your kid at that point. Like, how old should he be before he hits this, you know? Ocarina of Time, like, I remember being scared by the bottom of the well, but
I was freaking scared of the bottom of the well, and I was like 16.
I was...
No, I wasn't that old.
Yeah, like, I'm still kind of freaked out by bottom of the well, honestly. But it's not really, like, as a kid, I didn't even think about what I was scared of. I think it was the music in general and the atmosphere. Like, I didn't think about the blood being there, or the skulls on the freaking wall. You know, like, I don't remember seeing
Bottom of the well
that.
is just really creepy.
Yeah.
I never...
It's the
like,
atmosphere.
when you look at it back, like, as an adult, and you see, like, the blood on the floor and all that
You're like,
imagery,
holy crap, how did
you're
that
like,
get
yeah,
through
it
the
is
sensors?
really dark. But that's not what creeped me out. It was
Yeah.
just the
Just
atmosphere.
the atmosphere. Because I don't remember, like, seeing that stuff as a kid. But as an adult, you see that, and you're like, holy crap, how did that get through the sensors? But yeah, just kind of weird stuff like that.
I suppose I should probably get the swordfish here.
And this game is like the tamest game ever. But it does have like magical properties to it.
Oh no.
So it's part of the occult.
I don't know if I should let my kid play with Crazy Bones. What do you people think? Well, there is one that's shaped like a ghost. Oh, well then I don't think we should let him.
For the first month, the Twilight Princess couldn't do the first temple because of the arachnophobia. Yeah, the spiders are really creepy in that game. They're realistic too, which doesn't help. Did you already do those?
That was in a different area.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I remember renting Luigi's Mansion too. And
I just never freaking played that
honestly
game.
getting freaked out by the first boss, and I didn't like the game, so I never got it, but that wasn't a parental decision. I guess at that point, they were like, yeah, I guess you can decide on your own games at that point. No, they still read the ratings. Now, I do remember my mom pointing out Conquer in the Blockbuster, and I pointed to the rating on it. I'm like, Mom, I can't get that game. She's like, oh, okay. So, I guess parents really don't notice that, or my mom didn't. Of course, my mom was the most lenient of the two parents. Like, you know, she let me read Harry Potter. It's like how Earthbound got re-rated to T.
Them damn Harry Potter folk. I don't know.
Oh wow, Earthbound got rated to T because the first time they rated it, they played it for 5 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, I can see Earthbound being a T from the final boss alone, but that's the the ending of that game is just completely out of freaking nowhere and has nothing to do with anything else in the game. It's
we should
amazing.
Finish it so I can actually see the ending of Ox.
I really do want you to see it.
Because I still have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that's like nobody in the comments say like, I mean, the name of it is fine, but don't say anything about it. Like, because seriously, like I got spoiled on that because I like heard that like, oh, Earthbound has like the trippiest ending. I looked it up and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is freaking creepy as hell. And like I wanted to play the game specifically to get to that part, but I never really did until we got it on the WiiWare, and then we got to the swamp and then just kind of stopped.
What did we get distracted by?
I don't know. You just like wanted to take a break from it, and then we never got back.
Yeah, I guess we could get back to that eventually, but maybe.
Stop crying.
I've got the same model. Don't look at me.
Random tiny voice clip.
I'm trying to think what other games my parents might have. Like, I can't remember. I mean, obviously Diddy Kong Racing was my first game.
Diddy Kong Racing is the most child-friendly game.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I think out of all of the games that Rare has ever made, that is probably the most, like,
really.
crap saccharine happy.
But it was really fun.
It is. I love that game. I'm not dissing it.
My mom was better at that game than I was.
Like, Diddy Kong Racing is the shit.
She was freaking boss at them silver challenges, man. She would be like, oh, okay, hand me the controller, I'll finish this level for you. Like, thanks, Mom. So, like, man, my mom would play that game, like, forever.
Here I am collecting
I wonder if
coins.
she would remember it today. Would totally bring it with us.
Yes.
Like your mom, remember this game.
No, just bring an N64 with Duck Hunt.
Making fun of my grandpa. He's dead, so you're, like, being blasphemous.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Did I do everything?
Reminds me of my brother. I shit you not, he used to be able to time the dice in Mario Party. God.
What?
I thought it was completely random. Of course.
God, is he like the guy from... Oh, what is the name of that game show? Did you ever hear about that?
Mm-mm.
The game show, like, has...
Oh, is that the thing on TV at work? Like, the weird CGI Crash Bandicoot character?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like... Well, like, the game has, like, there's a board with a bunch of different like squares on it, and some of them like you win money, and some of them you get a whammy, which means like you lose everything.
Yeah.
And
I remember my
it
parents every now and then would say like, "No way."
there was a guy who memorized the order that the screens light up.
Is it the same every time?
It is the same every time, but it's a sequence, like a really, really long sequence. But he did memorize it, and like went on the show and got this like chain going and won like a huge amount of money,
Wow.
and then just kind of stopped because he didn't want to like
Yeah,
mess up. Yeah, like
See, that's the thing with those games. Like,